on. Let's talk about the Nipah virus. Now, Nipah virus, there are some new fresh cases that have come to light, isn't it, Nancy?
Yeah.
And apart from that, I think even as Veena George, the state, Kerala state's health minister, she believes that the surveillance team that has been sent by the center, it has collected samples from all these Nipah-hit areas. Schools have been shut down. The health minister is absolutely confident that it is not going to be a full-blown outbreak. It is going to be, like how a virus spreads across, they'll be able to contain it. Some 900,000 people have been contact traced now. They're have been kept under vigil. The government is really working.
Yeah.
It's it's really toiling hard because people boast of Kerala having a robust health system, and it is going to battle out Nipah virus just like it has in the previous occasions. But what's the latest update per se?
The latest update is that only that the center has sent a team to collect samples of the Nipah virus.
Which it has done.
Which it has done. They have collected the samples, and Karnataka government, after Tamil Nadu and Karnataka,
Right.
have also set out guidelines.
So Tamil Nadu and Karnataka, two states, with
Neighbouring
adjoining,
states of
yeah,
Kerala.
neighbouring states, borders. Because of the Nipah outbreak in Kerala, they are getting worried now, essentially.
Yeah, and definitely I think they should be, there has to be some vigilance, because even though officials have been coming out and saying that this is not going to be another COVID-19 episode.
But it is a COVID era containment zone in, nine panchayat districts.
Yeah, and I think it's important for the governments to, contain the situation before it goes out of hand, because, we still don't have the proper information that let's not work and let's not, let it be ki nahi, we don't have proper information yet. Let's have a proper information about what the virus is, what are the symptoms, how are you going to, prevent it, what is the cure after, Nipah virus, you get infected by it. So I think Karnataka and Tamil Nadu government are making strict. They have stopped all the export import that goes out in Kerala. They are trying to maintain that border so that it doesn't go out of Kerala, because 900 people have already been there in the contact list. So it can go from 5 cases to 200 in any we don't know yet. So until and unless it's confirmed, I think the Kerala government is working really hard right now, and Karnataka government, Tamil Nadu government, being that alert about the news is something I feel like it's very important, and it's going to help us in the longer run, because and it is the
the desk has just texted me, Nancy. It says that one more case of Nipah virus has been confirmed in a 39-year-old man. So, ladies and gentlemen, we were just talking about a fresh case. That's the latest update that we're bringing you. There have been 2 deaths, and it is the 4th Nipah virus in Kerala in the recent past. But take a look at this. One more case of Nipah virus confirmed in a 39-year-old man who is under observation in a hospital in Kozhikode. Now, I was speaking to a public health expert, an epidemiologist, who said that the Kozhikode ecosystem is something that we have to look at as well, because the Kozhikode ecosystem is, according to recent history, vulnerable to fruit bats and the spread of Nipah virus, because it is a jump zone. Now, what is a jump zone? Where you cut down forest, you start living there, you start going into areas where it actually belongs to these, the wildlife, the wildebeest, and in that flora and fauna, wild bats are also there. And these fruit-eating bats, they then eat the fruit. That fruit is something that you pluck, and you don't essentially wash, or you consume that toxic fruit. That's how you get it, and once you get it, you can then transfer it to other humans. That's essentially what the process is. Now, the problem here is that many can't figure out whether they have common cold or viral fever, or is it Nipah virus,
because the symptoms are not very
and in severe cases it could lead to coma and encephalitis as well.
Oh, so this can be one has to be very careful.
Yep.
Although it's not, as you pointed it out, that it's not going to be another pandemic.
It's
of
not.
But it's still dangerous, that we have to be careful about it, that how it can affect the one person, and it can lead. We have seen people dying from it as well. So we have, because I think that right now everybody needs to be careful, because the the wave of, the climate change, the weather are changing continuously. We have seen
Two
that
deaths. Two deaths already.
two deaths already, and we have reported that there is new strain of dengue as well. We have a new variant Den 2 as well. So these
a more severe strain of dengue.
Which is leading to organ failures, that people are getting heart attack, people, the liver organ failure is there. So these kind of viruses, and sometimes because the symptoms, as you correctly pointed it out, that fever and cold, this is something that we think nahi hum log goli khayenge then we'll get better. But these kind of things.
What was that you said? Crushing up some paracetamol, putting it in some water and drinking it.
Yeah, exactly. Because at that time everybody was convinced that COVID can be cured by paracetamol. So
my goodness, that remdesivir scam. So much that happened, which is why please go to the right source of information. The Indian Medical Association is putting out updates. You can go to the Kerala Health Ministry's website for the latest updates, and of course people out there are going to say that you're just marketing yourself, but well, let me do that as well. You can count on News 9 to bring you only the corroborated information, nothing that is put out in a jiffy. We take into account why confirming news is of the essence in today's time.